Hi everybody, Bohus here for Fotodioxpro.com, and in this video we're going to take a look at how I outfitted a typical mirrorless camera into being a run-and-gun video production camera. I just added some accessories from Fotodioxpro.com, and this guy was ready from being just like a little pocket camera to being a very useful tool for me while I was shooting at a Renaissance fair. Let's take a look at the camera itself. I'm using the Canon EOS M, and I bought this for a couple different reasons. One, Canon seems to be blowing these out all over the internet, so they're cheap. Second, it's got the same sensor built into it as my Rebel camera. So when I'm using Rebel and this guy together, I can easily edit between the two cameras and the footage is going to look good together. And number three, it's bright red and it's cute. So I won't lie, I bought it because it's bright red. Okay, let's take a look at what we've got here. Now on the side, you'll notice I've got this metal grip. That gives a guy like me with big gorilla hands an easier grip on such a small camera. The camera sometimes gets lost in my hands, I won't pretend. So having this little extra grip here is good. It's all metal, so it's not going to break off in your hands. And Fotodiox offers a bunch of these grips for a number of different compact mirrorless cameras. You'll notice most prominently, big microphone on top. This is an Aputure V mic, and this is because the microphones built into these cameras usually always suck. So you replace it with a microphone like this. It's a nice shotgun microphone. It's directional. It picks up sound, from where you're shooting, not sound of you huffing and puffing behind the camera. And you'll notice I've got the included dead cat mounted on top. You can see the shock-resistant rubber gasket in action there. But the irregular shape of this Zeppelin kind of thing is going to keep the wind noise down. So you're going to get much improved audio. And I installed the Magic Lantern firmware add-on. It's free. You go to magiclantern.fm, and it works with the EOS M camera, and it gives you real-time VU meters, something that the lower-end Canon cameras all desperately need. Very, very handy while I was out and about shooting. Now you'll notice on the front, I've got a 14mm wide-angle lens from Rokinon. And this is a full-sized EF lens. Normally this would go on a much larger camera, but I'm able to attach it to the EOS M through this adapter, the Pro EF to EOS M adapter from Fotodiox. And these kind of adapters give you access to a much wider selection of lenses. Also cheaper lenses, because you can buy this stuff secondhand. Let's get this lens off. So I'm going to show you the lens I used most of the day while I was shooting at the Ren Fair. I used this Canon 18 to 55mm. Now this is one of the 18 to 55s for a full-size camera. Now they do make one for the EOS M. It's much tinier, it's nice and compact, but it's way more expensive than this thing was. I got this lens for $30. Those of you who bought the EOS M with the little pancake lens that it's bundled in with, instead of spending money for this guy, you just pick up an adapter and all of a sudden you've got access to all the EOS lenses ever made. And what's special about this adapter is it's a smart adapter, meaning that it can actually talk to Canon lenses that you attach to it. So suitable Canon lenses can still do automatic focus, automatic exposure. All of those features are still available to you. Plus, I preferred this lens for an obscure reason. There's a physical switch for the image stabilization built in. That means that when I want to turn it off, because I've got the camera set on a stable surface or on a tripod, I can just flick the switch off instead of having to turn on my screen and look through a menu or whatever it is. I can just turn it on and off. Plus, I added a lens hood on the front, makes it easier to focus because I'm not hunting for that tiny, tiny little focus ring. And most importantly, I've got a UV haze filter on the front. It's not doing anything to the image, but that means if a horse in the jousting tournament kicks up a rock, it's going to smash my cheaper to replace filter than my not so cheap to replace lens. And now notice the little tabletop tripod. I actually kept that attached pretty much all day because not only can I plunk the setup down on the ground or on a picnic table, pick it up, fold up the legs, and notice that the legs bow out a little bit. That's so it'll make a nice comfortable grip in your hand. So together with the side grip, I had a nice stable image for hand holding and doing run and gun shooting all day at the Bristol Renaissance Fair. So there you go, that is how I outfitted an inexpensive EOS M camera to be just as capable as my big normal DSLR run and gun cam. And I'll admit this, I had a little more fun shooting that day. All right, folks, just click the link down below. You can see all the accessories that we use to outfit this camera. And don't forget to subscribe by clicking right here, and you'll get more videos just like this one. My name's Bohus. Thanks for watching. Check out Fotodioxpro.com, where you can explore our huge selection of cutting-edge photo and video gear. We're in the USA, and Fotodiox ships fast to just about anywhere. We've got in-country customer service and tech support, plus a great return policy and a 2-year warranty. Connect with us on Facebook, Google+, Flickr, and YouTube.